Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Welcome to office.com.pk. I hope all of you are in the best of your health and iman. Dear students, in the last chapter, we have discussed about the growth and development, which is more common in the living organisms. We have studied the basic steps that are involved in the growth and development of plants, animals, and we have studied the model of chick embryo. Dear students, as we are discussing life, so today we are going to study the basic component of life, the factor, the chemical created by Allah Almighty in order to control all the activities of life of an individual, and it has all the instructions which are going to affect the life of an individual ultimately, and it is nothing other than the DNA, the deoxyribonucleic acid. It is a distinct hereditary material that is present in all the individuals of all the species present in the universe, and every species has its own distinct DNA. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. It is the basic hereditary material which is present in the cells of an individual inside the nucleus, and it has double helical structure coiled within the chromosomes. The chromosomes are thread-like structures which hold the DNA together, and they are present in the nucleus. Chromosomes, they are only visible during the cell division, and we all know that every species or every member of a certain species, they have particular number of chromosomes which are distinct of that species. For example, humans have 46 chromosomes. Chromosomes, they always occur in the form of pairs. So let us first discuss about the chromosomes. We'll have the basic introduction, the function, the types of chromosomes, their composition, and few theories that are associated with the chromosomes, so that we have the better understanding of what chromosomes are, what are they doing inside our body. So first of all, its introduction. So the first point is that they are thread-like structures. I've told you earlier that during the cell division, or while the cell is dividing or going through the process of mitosis or meiosis, the cells, their chromosomes, they become apparent and they look like fine threads. So chromosomes are thread-like structures. They are present inside the nucleus, present inside the nucleus. Another important point related to chromosomes is that they are visible only during the cell division. We know that when mitosis it occurs, its first phase is prophase, and prophase, it makes the cell ready for cell division. So as the prophase starts, the nuclear membrane starts to disappear and the whole nuclear material, it becomes prominent or apparent. So the most part of the nucleus is chromosomes, so they also become apparent during the cell division. Chromosomes, as we move towards the history of the chromosomes, so they were first observed by a German embryologist. Embryologists are those who study the development of an embryo into a complete individual. They start studying from a fertilized egg to complete individual. They study in detail about all the stages that an embryo goes through to complete its developmental cycle. And his name was Walter Fleming. He is not the same Fleming who discovered penicillin. The Fleming who discovered penicillin was Alexander Fleming. And penicillin is an antibiotic. So Walter Fleming, he first observed the chromosomes in the year 1882. Now we'll have certain examples of how many chromosomes are present within the individuals of certain species, because we know that they are distinct, their number is distinct for a certain species, specific for a certain species. For example, human beings, we'll discuss the examples. So human beings or the Homo sapiens, they have the 46 chromosomes which occur in the form of 23 pairs. Next, penicillin. I have told you that penicillin is an antibiotic obtained from Penicillium, which is a fungus. So it's Penicillium, the fungus. It has only one pair, or you can say it has 2 chromosomes only. Then we have ferns. Ferns are simple plants. They have more than 500 pairs of chromosomes. So you can imagine that they can have up to thousands of chromosomes. Then mosquito. Mosquitoes have 6 chromosomes. Honeybee has 32 chromosomes. The next example is that of corn. So corn has 20 chromosomes or 10 pairs. Then sugarcane. Sugarcane has 80 chromosomes. Frog has 26 chromosomes or 13 pairs, whereas mouse has 40 chromosomes. So the chromosomes, they have the DNA present inside them in the form of a coiled structure, and DNA has genes. So genes are present on chromosomes, we can say. Genes are actually the fragments of DNA. So as DNA is present inside the chromosomes, so genes, they are also the part, or they are present on the chromosomes. Genes are basically the specific sequences of the DNA that control a particular trait or a particular characteristic which is transferred from parents to the offspring. So what happens if any chromosome or any part of a chromosome is missing a part or complete chromosome it will ultimately lead to abnormalities or death of that individual. Means if any part of the chromosome is damaged or changed during the process of cell division or the transfer of chromosomes or the reproductive or developmental process, at any stage if the chromosome gets damaged or the DNA gets damaged, then it will lead to abnormality or even the death of that individual, because maybe the part of the DNA or chromosome that is damaged is controlling some very important characteristic that is crucial for life. So if it will be damaged, it will result in abnormality or death of that individual.